Mario, tell me. Okay, so create the next file, hook2.js in the hook folder. Hook2.js will come under the hook folder. Hook2.js will come under the hooks folder. Let's go import here, React, comma, user state, from React. User state from React. Write a constant hook2 whatever method this come inside. Now you will write here export default hook2 export default hook2. Next, after that, go under this and create a constant variable. Create a constant variable that is item list, comma, update item equal to use state, and this will be as an array. This will be as an array. Will be as an array. Okay, as an array. Now inside that, so we will add here something apple, something potato, something apple, potato, onion. Next, after that, under the item list, how many elements you can find? 3. Item list is not a simple variable. It is an array variable. Inside this array, if you want to add anything, you have to take the help from update item. Directly you cannot do. Okay. Coming down, we are going to write here return. Under the return, division class and object follow. Class name is a container. Division. Class name is a row. Division. Class name equal to 3, not 3. Class name equal to call hyphen ng hyphen 6. You can write. Right there h3. Use state comma spread operator. This is called a spread operator. Operator operator example. Spread operator example. Clear? Spread operator. Now come down. Your data is available in which variable? The data is available in which variable? Item list variable. So create a table here. Close the table. Class name equal to table, and then table hyphen DOR. After that, head tr th year number, item name, item name, after that th action. You can write here class name equal to bg icon light extra icon center, bg light and text center. Done. Now come down below, open the T body, and under the T body, you will follow as usual map function. What is that? Item list. You need to apply the this separator, item list dot. Item list dot map. Okay, item list dot map. There we can write name of the item and index of the item. And you will write here return tr. For tr, there should be key as index, td, index plus 1, 1 to 3 will come, 0 will not come. Next td, and this come. Next td, what action button as a delete. Action button as a delete. Class name btn hyphen ranger and btn hyphen sr. Please check it, add in the routing and confirm once your page is loading or not. Okay, hope list is ready. Now come to your app.js file, import the hook 2, keep under the routing and check once is it loading. Loading, working. Okay. Let me come to the app.js file and import also. Hook 1, hook 2, hook 2, the link here. Hook 2 we can write here. Hook 2, save the file and check once. Okay. Now you can see it is coming list of data. 363 I have given. Okay, I will use little smaller font, maybe H4, maybe paragraph tag I can use. It will be managed within the same space. Managed within the same space. Now it should come in center. So you can write here offset 3. Offset 3. Left, right, it will leave 3 column, 3 column. And it will appear in middle. Offset 3. So it is clear now. It should come in the middle. Middle. From top, it should leave some space. empty, we can follow here. Empty 4. Margin top, there will be some space. Okay. Next, we need to create a text box to add the new element. Okay, we need to create a text box to add the new element. So look like this code. Go ahead and come to the after the paragraph. Create a text box. Create a text box within a paragraph again. Input type equal to text. Class name equal to, okay, class name don't write here. After that, create a button directly. Button called save item. On click, not on click, class name. btn primary, btn hyphen, btn primary, m hyphen 3. Yeah, the text box plus button is ready. Once you click on save button, it will get added here. Now before text box, there should be one label, item name. Before text box, there should be one label, item name. Okay, clear? Let's come to the JavaScript now. You have to create a constant new item, and for that you have to write a function called pick item. Pick item equal to user state, and here you will keep as a empty. New item is the array name, so variable name. Pick item is the function name. Then below we will write another constant function called save equal to pattern method. We will come inside and we'll write here alert new item. Alert new item. Okay, ready? Come down now. In the class component, you have learned how to pick the value. That was little different. We used to write a function in the script part here, and after that, that function we used to call here. We are also going to call like that only, but see here, already function is written, call is a pick item. Already variable is defined, called new item. Now this pick item and new item, we have to call here. After that, let's go here. For text box, you can write on change equal to now you have to create a object variable here. That variable earlier you are creating in JavaScript, and then you will write here function name. What is the function name? Pick item. And under the pick item, we have to pass like variable name dot target dot value. Variable name dot target dot value on change. Okay, hope ready. Object dot target dot value. Now on button click, call the function. On click, call the function call save. Save. Now enter the value under the text box and click on button. See, your alert is coming. Getting alert? Whichever the value will enter, that value will come immediately in alert. Suppose I will go here and will enter here call Apple 3. Click on save. It will come in. Now that in application we have the placement application. We have one selected profile. Yesterday night 54 people I have marked in that in selected profile. Okay. So what we'll do is before also we have sent the profile to LG. This time also we need to send. So what we have to do in 54 profile. What I have put under the selected list. This selected profiles are there. In this, first we can download it. And after downloading, we can compare with the previous one. Whichever the name we have already sent, in this will not send that. That will delete from Excel. And finally you make ready. Then let me know we need to send in before 11. I want to first share you. First prepare this one. First we'll prepare this Excel. So first I want to share it to you or no, just make ready, let me know, we'll have a look and then we'll send it. Okay, ready. After that, see the details are coming here. Now with the help of a spread operator we need to add it. So go here, how the spread operator work. Look at here. Your value is coming under this variable called under the new item variable. Under the new item variable its value is coming, and we need to take from the new item and add under the item list. To add under the item list, you have to use the update item function. So we are going to use here update item function, and under the update item function, you will be writing here first name of the array. What is the name of the array? Item list. Arrow method you will follow, and you will use here 3 times dot. Then again you have to use the array name, and comma you have the new item. So it will be able to add under the list directly. Simple. Spread operator, these 3 dots. Okay, hope we are able to add. Okay, colon. So getting added here. Next, after that, orange, save, it will get added. After adding that, you have to clear the text box. So to clear the text box, we have already a variable called new item. We can reuse that. So call this function update item, and inside the update item pass as empty. Update item pass as empty. So what will happen? It will set empty to new item variable. It will set empty to empty empty to new item variable. Okay, ready? And after that, come down. 3 dot is called a spread operator. Earlier, what you have used? You have used concat function. Concat function is one option. Spread operator is another option. 3 dot is called a spread operator. Value equal to call here new item. Value equal to new item. Then what will happen is new item already you made it empty here. New item already we made it empty. Now the same empty variable we are calling here, text box will become clear. Text box will become clear. This line is called a equal to a plus b. This line is nothing but a equal to a plus b. A plus b. A is your item list. This all are called nothing but the equal to. And this is again a plus b. Comma is working like a plus here. Okay, so a equal to a plus b. This line, and finally the value of a is sending to update item, and from update item it is sending to item list. So inside the item list, suppose 5 was there, so 5 equal to 5 plus 3 will become something. Similar way, item list is equal to item list plus new item. So new item and item list add together and give to whom? Item list. And item list will go to this function, and from here it will go again to the array. So your item list variable will get updated with the new value. Now let's come down. Getting clear? After adding, the text box will become clear automatically. Now next we need to work on delete part. How to delete the record. Okay, how to delete the record from array? So write a function called const delete item equal to, again you have to put here index. After that, again I need to call the update item function, and using update item you can delete the value of array, but before update item you have to write a splice function. Item list dot splic splice, item list dot splice index comma 1, index comma 1, item list dot splice index comma 1. Now you will call here. So from item list, one element got deleted. Now remaining element again you have to send to the update item. So for that you have to write again here item list fat arrow method square bracket 3 times dot and here array name item list. It is nothing but a equal to a equal to a. See, from a already we have deleted one element. From here already you did a minus b. Now available value of a, again you are updating under the a itself. We can do a equal to a minus b also. Okay, but here what we wrote first we deleted the element, and after deleting the element, available element, again we are passing to the same array with the help of update item. Save it and we'll come to the HTML again. Okay, so hope done. Delete item function. Come down below. We have a button here. We need to call on that. For button, we need to call the delete item. On click equal to, on click equal to, you will call the delete item dot bind, delete item dot bind. This comma index, this comma index, this comma index. this comma index. The function how we used to call earlier, it remains same. Only this keyword will not come. Only this keyword will not come. Other everything will be okay. Okay, hope ready. Delete is happening. Check now. See, item will get deleted from the array and your page will be reload. Getting added plus getting deleted equally. Okay, so working for everyone. Spread operator, what is that? Spread operator is this one. 3 time dot we have written. 3 time dot we have written. This 3 time dot is called a spread operator. It comes under the use in the multiple scenario, whereas while playing with the array also it will help you to delete and operate. So under the hooks, under the functional component, if you need to manipulate with the array, adding, deleting, listing, we will use the spread operator. Okay. So I have some homework today. Homework in the sense 11 o'clock